Okay, so we're outside of the house listed on Echo Hollow Road. We are in what's considered to be Southwest Bend, sort of on the brink of Deschutes River Woods, but definitely on the outskirts of Southwest Bend. This Pine Brook neighborhood has homes all about the same age, in the 70s. This particular street has all stick built, but as we roam around this area, there's some manufactured, and then there's some newer builds as well. We are just off of Highway 97, probably what's the equivalent of about 2 or 3 blocks, and standing out front, I can hear the highway, even though we're pretty far removed from it. The main house here is 1,664 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath, and then it's also got this detached 2-car garage. Lots of fencing and an overhang in the back for storage. We have a shake style exterior that's been stained. It looks like it's in pretty good shape, but a little bit harder siding to maintain in general for sure. We've got double pane vinyl windows, kind of a tan color, and the mysterious backyard that doesn't have much in the line of photos. It's about a 5-foot fence. In decent shape, not terrible looking. But we will go ahead and start to explore the inside of this house next. So as you walk up, there's a little deck with 2 steps up, and then a person gate to get over to the side yard, which wraps around to the backyard, I believe. And then this is a sliding glass door to one of the bedrooms or an office room. And we will take a look in. There's a little hummingbird knocker, and a front door that doesn't really look like it fits the house, but we will check the rest outside. All right, front door area. Doors and trim are painted a gray. We've got matte black door handles here, brushed bronze here, and then gold hinges. As soon as we walk in, we've got a simulated wood look vinyl flooring. We've got one overhead light, some hooks on the wall, and a little bench, entryway bench. And then coat closet on our left. And then we will go ahead and just start the tour to the right here. So we come right into a semi-vaulted ceiling, and it's kind of like a knotty pine, buggy pine look, wide plank, probably 8-inch wide. There's a wood burning stove and hearth on the left. Chimney looks like it's in good shape. So yeah, living room area here. Nice big sliding glass door. And just something to note is there's no, ceiling mount light fixture in here. It's all floor lamps. And then they have string lights for lighting in here. With ceilings like this, you have to do some kind of Romex or something in order to get lights up there, because there's no attic space to hang light fixtures from. So we go from this simulated wood to another vinyl that looks like tile, but it's a vinyl. And this would, I guess, be the dining room area as well. So there's a little chandelier here that someone can put a table under. They aren't currently treating it like a dining room. And then this kitchen looks like it's been remodeled. These are stone counters for sure. I think it's a granite. And then, let's see, are these new or are these painted? I think these cabinets are new. Got a soft close on the drawers, not on the doors. These are a gray color that matches the rest of the trim and the doors in the house. An electric stove, range, and then a little micro hood. But plenty of kitchen space, a peninsula, bar. They've got one seat on the end, so you can have three seats. Notice there's like an extra wood piece where they hang the curtains for the sliding doors. We'll check out the backyard last, or after we do the inside. We've got a Maytag stove or range, and then Whirlpool, everything else. I think the range is older than the other appliances. The other appliances look newer. You know, something to note, this does bump out a little bit from the wall. It's certainly not counter depth, but it is a nice refrigerator. So in here for lighting, we've got a couple cans above the bar. We've got a flush mount here, and then some track type lighting above the sink. We've got a Kraus single basin sink, and I don't see the brand on this faucet. And then a dishwasher, a garbage disposal. So yeah, I think this cabinetry is newer. They didn't just paint cabinets. And back in the hall, so that we kind of just did a circle, and that's the entryway there. This is the thermostat. Cooling in this house is from a heat pump. And then we've got forced air for heat. The vinyl goes all the way into here where we see our hot water heater. It appears to be electric. And then straight down the hall here, there's a smoke and CO2 alarm. We've got the primary bedroom. And again, no overhead lighting in here. We've got more string lights set up. And then these doors are just kind of magnetic on the top there. They don't actually latch. And this is the closet. And attic space access, a couple lights. Flooring continues throughout seamlessly. And then some more wood paneling that matches the paneling in the ceiling in the living room. And then views of the backyard. Almost looks like, I'm pretty sure between this fence and that fence looks like a common space. Which is kind of nice. So wide view from this bedroom. We're probably looking at 15 by 12 in the main space here. And then a little nook area. We've got some hooks, and then some more vinyl tile look flooring. We've got some original cabinetry, original countertops and sink. Probably original lighting, but it's kind of cool. It's almost been so long that's back in style again. Retro. We do have a newer dual flush toilet, and then fiberglass tub and shower head. That's a pretty low shower head. Doesn't look like it adjusts though. And then a window and a combo bath fan, heat lamp scenario. And then the doors in here are just like the original wood doors and wood trim in here as well on the windows. And then this door, interesting to note, just doesn't even have trim around it. Just something to know, because I think that probably is because they installed this wood on the wall as an accent wall. Okay, so back in here, hanging a right, we've got more guts. We've got furnace components and a little bit of extra storage. And then down the hall, first door on the left is that small office room with a closet that we noticed coming in. So painted trim here, not here. Another closet where you just pull. And this closet is where they keep their washer and dryer. So that solves that mystery, where the washer and dryer are. And they're kind of using this as an office space. This room is probably 9 by 9. This is also where the panel resides. And they had a minor label permit for their AC installed in 2019. This looks like pretty full panel. Something just to keep track of. Probably an original panel. And then, so around the corner there's the entry, there's the kitchen, there's the primary. And then across the hall from this office is another bathroom, full bathroom. And same fiberglass stall tub. And again, because these are a little bit shorter, I think they've installed shower heads that flex. Nicer hook. A couple different eclectic hooks. Another newer dual flush toilet. Original cabinetry, except for these have knobs on them. Same countertops. And then some updated lighting. You could tell they had the same cool retro ones there before, because you can still see a little bit outline of where they were. A medicine cabinet, and then some more eclectic switch plates. And then down the hall here on the right, got linen storage. And then at the end of the hall, more storage. And then on the right is a bedroom, and on the left is a bedroom. So we'll check them both out. Again, no light fixtures on the ceilings in here. So we just must have, we've got switches that control outlets for lighting in that way. And they're just square bedroom. You know, this wall is probably about 12 feet, and then this wall is closer to 10, so about 10 by 12. More closets that just magnetize at the top and have one bar and one shelf. And then across the hall to what would respectively be the fourth bedroom, and they are advertising 3 bedrooms, but it really is 4. You just have to remember that the one bedroom has the washer and dryer in the closet. So here's more closet storage. And we're looking at a twin size bed and same size room as the other one. So there is the register for heat. We do have flush mount ceiling lights throughout the hall. And then we'll go take a look at that garage next. Okay, we just came from the front door and we are at the garage. And a nice size 2-car garage, automatic door openers on both doors. Good height, some decent lighting, and then built in storage kind of workbench space along the back wall. And they keep an extra fridge in here as well. So that's that space. And last but not least, we will check out the backyard, which is a decent sized space for our Bend backyards. And yeah, just the fences are a little rickety. There's this extra little space here, so those double gates open. I guess you could park a boat or a trailer or something like that under here. There's a little bit of storage space in there, although those doors have definitely seen better days. And then this brings us back around to the front of the house, so man gate. So just like extra little gated area. And then on the other side of this fence, still part of the property line. This looks to be, I don't know, that is access for something. This is probably a clean out. Oh, that definitely smelled like sewer, septic. Oh yeah, that has to do probably with the septic tank. So I don't, we'd have to look up to see exactly where the leach field is here. Some extra little storage areas there. This, I don't know what one would use that for. The roof is not very good. It's just kind of, it's got some cement footings. Little chicken coop. This is a deck made out of a composite material. It's just kind of sitting on the ground. And then no overhang back here. The roof looks to be nearing towards the end of life, if it were my opinion, but I'm not a roof expert. And then just like right under where the roof meets the fascia, doesn't look great, but we would have to let a home inspector tell us a little bit more. So then there is an exit here to get out onto this common space. So that just stretches in between the properties, which could be a nice place to just take the dogs to run further. And this fence is just not straight. This fence could probably be replaced. And then some just really nice pine trees this side of the yard here. And then as we saw, that was updated in 2019, the heat pump unit. So that's modern. And all the siding and foundation, from what I can tell, looks really good. And then this would just bring us back around to the front of the house, in the front yard, which is quite large. So also back here, there is a way to open this gate to get more access back here. But yeah, this fence line has seen better days, but a nice yard space. But you can hear the highway and or some construction back here as well. It's just not super serene in that way. Okay, pulling out of that house that we just looked at, kind of looking down the street. We've already kind of had this view, but just will give you an idea of what this neighborhood is like. So all a little bit larger lots, which is why a lot of people like to live down here. Definitely have to deal with pine trees and pine needles, but I wouldn't call it a fire risk down here unless someone's being silly with fireworks or something like that. And this spits us out onto a road that connects if I head right with the highway, you just turn right off the highway there. So yeah, this is Pine Brook Road itself. And then right now we're heading southwest, exactly. All just very similar homes, and this area does tend to be desirable. You know, a lot of the homes, because they're older, need improvements, and you know, you're getting yourself into a home from the 1970s here, which this one could probably use a panel upgrade. Again, the roof didn't look brand new by any means. And that house in particular was a little bit closer to the highway. But this connects right up with Brookswood, and as we know, Brookswood heads north and south, and can put us right on the way to the old mill.